Hello and welcome to another beauty box unboxing. This one I'm rather excited about because it's a one-off box from Next. It is the Beauty Lovers box. Now normally I put boxes on that I'm going to buy. I first put them onto Instagram, but with this one I kind of couldn't because I saw this come up on the Next site and that was the title of the box. But the picture of the box was completely unrelated, and it was like a grooming box that was showing with all the products from that. And I thought, oh, that's a bit strange. When I looked at the description, it did show description of other items that weren't in the picture. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to take a chance on it. But I didn't want to put it onto my Instagram just in case I'd got it completely wrong, and it was going to be a grooming box. By the way, that's not my stomach, that is Snowy. She is trying to get my attention. But I'm going to have to pause and get her on my lap. I'll be back in a sec. Sorry about that. So this box I think is like a Valentine's type of box. They've got their usual little sleeve over their normal box and somewhere where you can write who it's to and from. And I think it would be a lovely one to get for Valentine's Day, actually. It costs £22. They say the content's worth over 120. I've had to go to the brand's website to try and work out the values on the products. I actually get it to be worth a little bit more than that. So we shall see what is in there and see whether you like it or not. The first item is from Nails Inc, and it's heat reactive nail polish, hotter than hot. So this is a pink that turns to white. It's a full size. Now I couldn't actually find this on the brand's website, but I did see it elsewhere. I think the RRP is around about £9. £9. It's been a long day. £9. So that is my guess of how much this one is worth. So I have actually got it on. Now, I don't know whether you can see in this light, there is a difference to what it looks like in here, which it is a pale pink, and the colour it's gone to on my nails, which it has actually gone paler. Now I've got a glass of water next to me, and I'm going to see if this will work. I'm just going to dip the nail end of one of my fingers into the water. I did it earlier on and it did work. So then the nail end actually did turn sort of a pinkier colour. But to be honest, it just doesn't seem to. The picture on here, look, it shows sort of a different colour in the nail. I don't know whether you can see that very well either. Let's see if you can see the difference. I don't think you can. But I could earlier. It was very slight. It was very subtle. So I shall show you what it looks like when you first put it on. I hold my nails up as well. Let's see if you can see the difference. Oh, I don't know. It's very difficult in this with this ring light because the difference is so small, to be fair, that you probably can't. But it was an interesting one to play with and try, and it went on okay. It felt quite thick going on. It's one of the sort of thicker polishes that I've used, but it was nice enough. It dried really quickly and it dried very smoothly. So yeah, it's interesting. I wanted to try it out. I don't think I've had it before, and it was definitely interesting to try. I think you can tell that one's gone a bit pinker, but I just don't know whether you'll see it. Anyway, might be more interesting to try it out in the summer when it will be hotter, and then you can just dip your nails into iced water or something. Trouble is, I don't think it's going to last much long, is it? Anyway, on to the next item, which is by Emma Hardy, and it's the Purifying Pink Clay Detox Mask. It's only 15 mils, so it's a travel size, but the brand does sell this size for £15. They say this mask harnesses the purifying properties of pink clay, known for its ability to draw out impurities and excess oil from the skin. It detoxifies your skin, helping to unclog pores and reduce the appearance of blemishes and congestion. With natural botanical extracts, it soothes and nourishes the skin, leaving it feeling refreshed and revitalised. And regular use can help reveal a brighter, more radiant complexion. The gentle yet effective formula is suitable for most skin types, including sensitive skin. After cleansing, you apply a thin, even layer of the mask to your face, avoiding the eye area. Leave it on for approximately 10 to 15 minutes or until it begins to dry. Rinse thoroughly with warm water and gently pat your skin dry. Use 1 to 2 times a week as part of your skincare routine. I laughed then because I've put wince thoroughly instead of rinse. You wince thoroughly as you take it off. I have used it today. I only used it on my forehead actually because I'd used an exfoliating cleanser from my OK box. And although that was gentle and this is gentle, I thought, you know what, I don't want to risk using the two of them together just in case. And I know this sort of area of my face can take a little bit more than other areas. But I have had it before and it is a really nice product to use. I am not a fan of these kind of masks. I prefer sheet masks. So I probably will be passing this on to someone else who will benefit a little bit more than I will. But this is a nice one to use. And that's what it looks like. And you just rub it in like that and it will sort of dry out after a while. I might leave it on actually so that you can see what it's like when it's dried out. Now, it does make your skin feel lovely and soft after. I've used it before. It was okay. My forehead felt reasonably smooth, but it's not the smoothest of foreheads anyway. So, but I have used it before and it did make my skin, I can remember actually feeling really silky soft after using this one. So it's a nice product. Okay, the next item in here is by Elemis and it is the Pro Collagen Rose Marine Cream. It's 15 mils. It's a travel size again. You can again though get this size on the brand's website for £37. They say this is formulated with powerful marine and plant actives including moisture boosting superhero algae, Podina pavonica, chlorella and ginkgo biloba to improve firmness and deliver instant hydration. I think I got those right. I may not have done. Immerse yourself in the tranquil rose garden aromatic infused with over 20 varieties of English rose, carefully selected for their complex fragrance and mind and skin soothing qualities. And you warm a pea-sized amount in your palms, then gently smooth over face, neck and décolleté. Now, I really like this. I've had this before. I love the Elemis rose, range, the Elemis rose range. I think it's really lovely. So I have used this one today and it's great. I'm trying to leave the clay on just to show you what it's like when it dries. So I'll put my moisturizer here. And it's beautiful. It blends in really nicely. Skin feels lovely and soft. And if you like the smell of rose, and I know there's lots of people who don't, but it does smell of fresh cut roses. Not sort of pretendy artificial smelling rose, but real fresh. And it doesn't linger though. It does sort of soak in and just leaves that little vague hint of rose on your skin. So I really like that. Had it before, love this range, and so very happy with that. Okay, the next product in here, now I don't think I've had this before. I could be wrong, but I don't think I have. It's by Iconic London. It's Liquid Brow Silk Max Hold. It's 3 mils, so it is actually a full size even though it looks small. It's £18 on the brand's website, and they say this gel wax goes on with a slight whitish payoff. They used to like to use the initial colour as a guide to check that all the brow hairs have been covered. Then it lets you play around and shape your arches until you're happy with your look. It then sets as a transparent film with an up to 16-hour hold. It's infused with argan oil from Morocco, renowned for its nourishing and conditioning properties, and also vitamin peptides, which are known for their thickening, strengthening and growth stimulating benefits. Now, there are different ways to use this. You can either use it to get a fluffy brow, a laminated look, or just a sleek, neat look. And there's lots of tips on the Iconic London website on as to how to use this. I have actually given it a go today. I don't normally use my brow products now, or these sorts anyway. I give them to my niece. However, I did think I would have a go with this. I thought she wouldn't mind too much, and I've got a feeling this is in one of the other boxes that I've ordered. So this is what it looks like. So classic Iconic London sort of packaging there. I've got very sticky hands here, or moisturized hands, so I just will give them a little bit of a wipe before I open this, because I don't want to leave smudgy marks all over. And this is what it looks like inside. You can almost see the product is white there, can't you? There's no point putting it on my hand or anything. I think you can kind of get the idea of what it looks like, but it does dry to a clear finish. And I have got it on my brows with a little bit of Iconic London, the brow definer, I think it's called, as well. Now, whether to put the brow definer on first or after, I think is up to you. I did it first because in the video I think they did it first, but also in the description on the site they say you can do it afterwards. So whatever suits you, just have a play around with it, I think. But it seems to be a nice enough product. So my brows, I can kind of feel that there's something on there, but it is very gentle. It doesn't feel too sticky or sort of horrible. It feels nice and natural. Okay, so that one's actually not a bad one for me. The next item, now this is one of my favourite. Now where is it? It's not here. Bear with me a sec, because I've got a feeling it might still be in the box. I'll be back in a second. Yes, it was still in the box, because it's only a little tiny thing that rolled away. So this is the Benefit Roller Lash Black Mascara. It's 3 grams. It's a deluxe size. Now you can get a mini from the brand, which is 4 grams for £13.50. So I guess this is worth around £10 or just over. And the brand says the eye-opening hook and roll brush grabs, separates, lifts and curls, while the instant curve setting formula holds for 12 hours. It contains provitamin B5 and serine, ingredients known for their lash conditioning benefits. So this is actually my favourite Benefit mascara, and one of my favourite mascaras. I really, really like this, particularly because I think the brush is great. So you can see the brush, it's curved, but it's got the smaller sort of hooks, and it does grab your lashes really nicely. So I've got it on today. Let me just try and show you a little bit closer. Don't know whether you can see that, but yeah, I love it. Very happy with this. Been a bit low on mascaras recently in boxes, I've thought, so it's great to have this. I know Next often put Benefit mascaras in their boxes, so I'm going to have to look out a little bit more for when they're about. Okay, the next product is by Dr. Paw Paw. Normally I'd go, oh, but I like this one. It's Hot Pink Balm. It's 10 mils, and the brand has this for £4.25 on their website. And they say Dr. Paw Paw Tinted Hot Pink Balm can be used in a variety of ways on the lips, cheeks and eyes. Instantly brighten your complexion with this buildable pop of colour, perfect for day to night looks. Our award-winning 98% natural multitasking balm is packed full of pawpaw, papaya, aloe vera and olive oil. So I have put this on today. Now I put this on my lips and it seems to have actually tinted them a little bit anyway, because I haven't used anything else. I put a bit of clear lip gloss on at one point during the video. I did my OK box before filming this, although I'm probably going to put this one out first. So what I'm going to do is just pause and pop a little bit more on so you can see it fresh. But I've been wearing this for quite a while and I haven't felt like I've needed to put any other colour on, so it's pretty good. I'll be back in a second. There is a difference actually, isn't there? This is what it looks like. So it's one of these squeezy ones. It's quite bright, as you can see. But I think even when it's sort of rubbed off, because mine always seems to rub off if I speak too much, especially with balms, it did leave a little natural pinky tint on my lips as well, which I think is a lovely little thing. So I'm actually really happy with that. I mean, Dr. Pawpaw is great, but we don't often get a lot of it, don't we, in beauty boxes? But this is something a little bit different, which I like. Finally, now this is the reason I wanted the beauty box. But again, it was a bit of a risk, because you get one of 3 things. They're all perfumes by Floral Street, and I wanted one of them. So they're all 10 mils, travel sized, and they're all worth £29 each. So you either get Wonderland Peony, which they say smells like armfuls of peonies, pink berries and violets. The shot of cedarwood lends a woody balsamic warmth, while vetiver injects the tiniest hint of hazelnuts. It lists key ingredients as black currants, candy floss and pink pepper. Or you get Vanilla Orchid, a raw edged confection of creamy vanilla beans, blossom, cassis and citrus, dressed in a bunch of just plucked jasmine. Offsetting the lingering sweetness, bamboo and sandalwood bend and fold underneath. And it lists key ingredients as vanilla beans, jasmine petals and ambroxy and amber. Or the one I got, which is the one I wanted. Sorry, I've got a croaky voice again. It's that time of year. And it's the Neon Rose one. And they say, fun fact, there are no roses in our Neon Rose. Instead, the powerful Sichuan pepper from the Himalayas works with spicy fresh juniper berry, woody balsamic notes, bergamot and angelica to roll into sweet punches of a totally reimagined rose. It also contains pear, apple blossom and jasmine. And that's the one I got. So I've been wearing this today. And I think it is absolutely lovely. I love Floral Street. Now, I am not a floral perfume kind of person. I'm more fruity, but the great thing about Floral Street is it tends to put a lot of fruity smells and interesting different smells into its perfumes, and this is no exception. This is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I love it. It's really, really nice. I often say that about Floral Street ones though, to be fair. So I'm going to just spray it on fresh so I can give you a little idea. Yeah, it does smell of rose, you know, but there is a real fruitiness to it. For me, it's almost like pineapple or something like that. Pear, it's pear, it is the pear. I can smell it now. Earlier on when I was smelling it, I was thinking, what does it smell like? And I was just thinking pineapple, pineapple, pineapple. But I think it is pear. It's like pear drops or something like that. But really, really lovely smell. And there is a rose element to it. If you don't like roses, it's still worth a try because it's not just about the rose. So happy with that. Now, the reason I didn't want the others is because I got them so I can tell you what they're like. So we've got the Wonderland Peony one, which again, I do like this one. I've had it before, as obviously it's in my hand. Let's give that a little spray and remind myself, because I can never quite remember what they are unless they're ones I wear every single day. That's beautiful. It's very sweet. I think this is the one. Sorry, my voice is going again. I think this is the one that's got the sort of candy floss hint in it, which you can get. It's very sweetness to it, but it's also fresh and again quite fruity. And then the vanilla one, the Vanilla Orchid one, we'll go over here. Yeah, that's lovely too. It is vanilla, but there's all sorts of other background notes going on with it. And I got that more recently and I really like that too. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Floral Street. So for me, even if I'd have got ones that I'd already had, I would have been happy. I'd have probably passed them on to other people though. But yeah, I'm so happy that I got the one I wanted. That was a real chance. It was a fluke and I'm glad. So that is the end of the box. Now, I think that for a Valentine's present, or if you wanted to give it to a friend for their birthday, it is fabulous. Or of course, if you just want it for yourself, it's got some lovely, lovely things in here. So we start off with the nail polish, which isn't that obvious in its difference, but there there is a slight colour change to it that I noticed as my hands got a little bit warmer. Then we had the Emma Hardy pink clay mask, which it's a good mask. I won't keep this. Oh, it's probably dried out now, hasn't it? Look, almost dried out. Yeah, not quite. It probably hasn't been 10 or 15. Oh, it might have been actually. So that would just rinse off and you would get a really nice smooth finish to your skin. Let's just wipe it off and see if it works. Yeah. Oh yeah, that feels really smooth actually. It does do a great job. So that's the clay mask. Then we get the Elemis. I don't know what I'm saying today. It's terrible. Elemis Rose Marine Collagen cream, which I absolutely love this stuff. It smells gorgeous, smells so fresh and lovely, feels lovely on your skin and does a great job. Great base for makeup as well. Then we had the Iconic London brow product, which I used. Do you know what? I don't know whether I'll keep this. I'll probably pass it to my niece. I'll see what I think. But I might keep this one just to demo if I do get it in another box. I'm sure it's in one of the other boxes I've ordered. And then I'll give it to my niece. And then we had the, this is where I'm getting confused because I've got things from another box on the table as well, which was a very bad idea. We get the Roller Lash from Benefit. Fabulous little mascara. I really like this one of my faves. And then we get the we get the Dr. Pawpaw. How can I forget that? It's glaring at me from my hand. And then you get the one of the perfumes, which is definitely, it's more than the value of the box, let's face it. These are £29 each. The box is £22. So especially if you've never had a floral street, I think they're all really, really nice. So it's definitely worth getting the box just for one of those. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I've had a very good week. I feel that for this time of year, January, mid-January, it was Blue Monday this week, I think. And I am normally very miserable and depressed at this time of year. And I'm not. And I think the reason is that in the summer and the spring, I like to go out a lot. I love going out, days out, day trips, things like that. And I've realised that because of the darker mornings and the darker evenings, it's just not the same going out for a day trip, is it? It's cold, it's dark, it's miserable, it's wet, it's windy. Even when the sun's out, it's still cold in the UK. There's a biting chill factor to the wind. But that's made me realise that, do you know what? It's okay to stay at home and not necessarily go out and maybe binge watch a little bit of telly or do some beauty stuff or do some videos. You don't have to go out. That's what I'm saying to me, because I don't like staying in. I've never really been a staying in kind of person. I love home, but I like to be out and about. I get a bit claustrophobic if I'm in too much. But I'm trying to forget that now and just think, yeah, do you know what? Stay in a bit more over the winter. And because I've told myself that that's an okay thing to do, I'm okay. I'm feeling all right about it. So I'm not feeling as miserable and sort of enclosed and confined as I normally do in the winter. So that's really helped me. I'm trying to be healthy, but it's not working. Again, winter just makes me want to eat lots of things. I have cut down on my alcohol. I'm still being good with that. So yeah, I've saved money by cutting down on alcohol. It's not that I normally drink a great deal of alcohol. It's just that the alcohol I drink is quite pricey. I drink those hard seltzer cans, like alcoholic sparkling water, but they are, they're not the cheapest. They're usually about £2 a can or something like that, and you know that adds up if you're drinking a few nights a week. But because I've cut it down to just 1 to 2 nights, well, 2 nights a week to be completely truthful, then it's not too as expensive, so that's good news. Yeah, I'm feeling, considering the time of year, I'm actually feeling quite positive, which is good. It's good. It's this, you know, I can't say anything other than it's good. So I hope you're feeling positive too. And just remember that summer here in the UK, I know that if you're somewhere else, it might be wonderful, glorious weather, but here in the UK at the moment, it's not the best. It's not even snow where I am. I know some of the UKs have had snow, and I was a little bit jealous of them because our weather's been, the sunny days have been lovely and crisp and lovely, but we've had dull days too where it's just miserable, like today. But wherever you are, I hope that you get a little ray of sunshine in your life, and I'm going to send you loads of positive energy for that to happen. And hopefully I'll be back here soon. Well, I'll do my okay video, if not the same day as, I'll probably do that tomorrow, to be fair, put that out. I don't think I've got time to sort them both out today. Put that out tomorrow, and there's a cohorted one on its way at some point, hopefully. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Take loads and loads of care. Bye-bye.